Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Spirit Halloween 2026 Sneak Peeks. And in this video, I will be talking about Lady Misfortune. Now, this is the budget prop of the year from Spirit Halloween. For the past few years, Spirit Halloween has been releasing these different, like, low-cost budget props, about like 90. Usually they're like $100, or even Two-Faced Teddy. He was like $129.99, I think. So he was like $130. But they've been releasing budget props for the last few years, and this is their, main budget prop for this year. And you already know what I think about this. It's a witch. Of course I'm not going to like it. I'm never a fan of any witch animatronic. There's never really been any witch animatronic that I've been a huge fan of. The only witch in Spirit Halloween history that I think I kind of liked was Swinging Swamp Hag, and even that prop wasn't really the best. I mean, she was probably my favorite witch prop of all time, but I'm just not a big fan of witches in general, and this is no exception. Obviously, this is a budget prop, so for $100, this actually isn't too bad. She is a pretty tall witch. I think she stands at like 6'6.5 feet, not including the hat, obviously. She's pretty good for a budget prop. It's just like, no, I don't like it. Her face is like kind of weird looking. It's not like super friendly looking, but it's definitely not creepy, that's for sure. Her animation, all she does is just turn from side to side. She's like levitating that crystal ball, which is kind of a cool effect, I guess. And her audio is just her, cackling and laughing. So, we hear that all the time from witch animatronics. So this just isn't really that good. I mean, for a budget prop for just $100, for $99.99, it isn't that bad, especially if you get it in store with a 20% off coupon, then that'll be a pretty good deal. But still, that doesn't just make the prop good, in my opinion. I don't like this prop. It's probably it is one of my least favorites of the year, and I just don't like it. I'm sorry, guys. We're still off to a bad start with these Spirit Halloween 2026 sneak peeks for the month of June. I just, like I keep saying, this is pretty decent for a budget prop, but as a part of the actual animatronic lineup for this year, for Camp Harbor Lake, for Spirit Halloween 2026, it's just not a good prop, in my opinion. Let me get some positives, though, out of the way. This is probably the best budget prop, actually, that they've released in the past couple of years. I think this is definitely better than Night Terror. Definitely. Loads better than Night Terror. And it is also better than Two-Faced Teddy, in my opinion. And you're not going to hear me say that. You're not going to hear me say a witch is better than a clown that often, but in this case it is. Still, though, this is not one of my favorites of the year. It'll be one of my least favorites of the year. I'm not big on budget props. I'm not big on goofy, just witch animatronics. I'm not big on them at all. So, yeah, that's Lady Misfortune for you guys. I'm going to give her a 3 out of 10. She's okay for what she's supposed to be, which is an $100 budget prop. But she's not really that good when it comes to being a part of the main lineup this year for Spirit Halloween. So that's why she's getting a 3 out of 10 for me. She's better than Harvey Carvey. She's not quite as good as Harmonica Hank, in my opinion. And yeah, well, there you go. That's my Spirit Halloween 2026 sneak peek video episode of Lady Misfortune. I'm just not a big fan of her at all. And yeah. Comment down below what you think of Lady Misfortune. Do you like her? Do you hate her? I'd like to know. But yeah, this is just a pretty, at the end of the day, it's just a pretty decent budget prop. But when it comes to like comparing it to the rest of the lineup, it's just not that good. Not that good at all. So yeah, that's why she's a 3 out of 10 in my book. Lady Misfortune ain't doing it. She ain't doing it. So yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to like do these sneak peek episodes in kind of the way that I uploaded their demo videos. So we're kind of going from the bottom up, but whatever. If you guys did enjoy this episode of Spirit Halloween 2026 sneak peeks, sorry I can't speak. I clearly can't speak right now. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this episode of Spirit Halloween 2026 sneak peeks, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.